Coming to you live from Chicago. And his mom's couch. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the Sometime Show with your host, Rice. Thank you guys. Thank you everybody. I say thank you. Anyway, welcome to the Sometime Show with Rice. I know before we begin, I know it's been a crazy world out there, so I want to take a chance to talk about some people. So if you are people that don't want to wear masks, like some of these people on the video.
I don't wear a mask for the same reason I don't wear underwear. Things gotta breathe.
To throw God's wonderful breathing system out the door. You're all turning your backs on it.
One of you that are obeying the devil's laws are going to be arrested. And you, doctor, are going to be arrested for crimes against humanity.
Well, I have good news for you. If you are someone who doesn't want to wear masks or you share the same value as those people in the video before, great news, guys. You don't have to wear masks anymore. That's right, you heard me right. You don't have to wear a mask anymore. Why? Because we at the Sometime Show found a cure for coronavirus. Yes. But you have to keep it on the download though, because the big brother doesn't want us sharing. So, you ready? So, first what you do is you take a electric fork and you shove it into electric socket, and the shock from the body to your body will cure coronavirus. You can trust me. I'm Asian.
It's the motherfucking Eagle Double G.
Snoop Dogg. Just moving on, guys. This is our first ever show, and I want it to be very special. So we have a very, very special guest for you guys today. He is the presidential candidate running as an independent for the upcoming election. And coincidentally, his name is also Rice. Everyone, please welcome Mr. Rice. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Well, Mr. Rice, I want to say welcome to our first ever show. You're our first guest. Well, Rice, I want to start by saying I'm very honored to be on the show. Thanks for inviting me. And I'm also a huge fan of Dating with Rice, if you don't know. Rice. You just seem... The boat Rice. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. What about I call you Steven? You keep calling me Mr. Rice. Why? You know what? Never mind. Let's just move on. Well, Mr. Rice, I want to ask you, what made you decided to run for president? My fellow Asian man, Andrew Yang, ran on the platform that the government is gonna give everybody $1,000 a month and call it basic universal income. And at that time, everyone was like, that's BS. How are we gonna pay for it all? Until the pandemic hit, which then everyone started getting stimulus check, unemployment check, and it don't seem so much impossible right now. So I want to take his idea a step further and give every American a bag of rice every month. And I will call it basic universal rice income, or as I like to call it, BURI. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I think they all seem to enjoy it. Well, the way this country has been, we might as well just give it a try, you know. But I want to ask you the next question. This pandemic has shown a true color of our country, and it's a color we don't want to see, and it bring up uncomfortable conversation, which build a lot of tension. And one of the topic being on the subject of race. So I want to ask, moving forward, how will you handle this subject? Well, Steve, again, I'm a true believer of leading by example. So I'm gonna have the first ever truly diverse cabinet. My cabinet will be made up of all kind of rice. Brown rice, white rice, black rice, leftover rice, overcooked rice, undercooked rice, biryani rice, burnt rice, fried rice, you name it, Steve. It's all gonna be there. They will still be selective for their expertise and competence. I won't be selecting them solely based on our personal connection or because I'm a friend with them. If we practice that, then we won't have to keep switching cabinet member like a new iPhone, like the Cheetos is doing right now. And if we, as an administration that is made up of all kind of rice from different background, race, and color, show that we can work together in unison as a team, as one together, I believe we will really inspire our country to move in the right direction. And we will inspire future generations to do the same, and we will start having conversation that we don't normally want to have. If we achieve that, I truly believe our tension would go down, or there will be no tension at all. Mr. Rice, that is truly a bold idea, I must say. But I must ask, why choose a cabinet that is full of rice, just rice? Well, rice, that is truly a simple answer to it. Excuse my language here, I chose all type of rice here because, excuse my language again, they get shit done. Let's take for example, your phone. Let's say you drop it in the water. What do you do to fix it quick? You dip it in a bowl of rice. You see that? Modern problem require modern solution. And I believe that is exactly what this country need right now. We can't solve our new problems with the old way of thinking. Let's take another example. Let's say your girl or your significant other. It is 2020 after all. Is running on an empty stomach all day. So her moods hasn't been that great. And she's been nagging at you a lot. What do you do to solve that problem? Very easy, Steve. You give her a bowl of rice. And problem solved. Voila, just like that. You know, I think Confucius' brother Confucius once say, give a woman orgasm, she'll be happy for 5 seconds. But give a woman a bowl of rice, she will be happy forever. And then that's a quote that I've been trying to live my life every day with. Well, that is a quote to live by every day. Well, Mr. Rice, looks like that is all the time we have for today. I would love to have you back here, of course. And thanks for stopping by. Good luck on your campaign. And before we go, do you have something to say to the viewers at home? Seriously, I would love to. Do I do it this camera? Okay. First of all, I would like to thank our doctors, nurses, medical personnel, and Riley Reeds for helping us get through this pandemic together. And to my viewers at home, we have to do our part also. So please wash your hands, and please don't forget to wear a mask, guys. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Motherfucking boss.